Hi guys, I've pulled out a collective reading for you guys. I'm going to post it on both channels, good for all zodiac signs. I just wanted to see what the general vibe was. For my whole collective, it looks like I got love for sure. So let's get right into it. This can be for any zodiac sign, anyone in both the Soma Chandra Tarot and the Soma Chandra Libra collective. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Link to my website for private readings is in the description below. So, what came out of the Arrows of Love deck for you guys was anticipation, gamble, and roses are red. Transformative love is at the bottom of the deck. Someone is very enamored, love potion, but lover in the night. So temporary. So I think that you guys are really anticipating something with someone. It's a gamble with this person. You want to take a gamble on them or they want to take a gamble on you. Lots of anticipation about it because you're thinking, could it turn into true love? It might turn into true love, but this is the stage we're at right now. So those were the first cards that came out for me. And then the reason for the reading is the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the Sun. You could be connecting to a Gemini or a Leo possibly. So you're definitely feeling a very strong connection to someone. But I think that you are spying a little bit or holding back or they're holding back. You definitely want more information. You definitely need a lot more clarity at this point. I think you're hopeful. I think once you get more information, I think you're waiting for something, waiting to hear from this person. They may be a little guarded. You may be a little guarded too. So the reason you're guarded is maybe you don't know them very well and you just met them and you're feeling this initial spark. Some of you might have kids, some of you might be married. It could be a person from the past, and that's why everybody's guarded. I do have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Hierophant, the King of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, Temperance, Five of Cups. Could have been a Taurus. Someone could be married. I do notice that this King of Wands is looking right at the Hierophant, like feeling maybe he might feel like this is a little overbearing. Like, I'm the king. What are you doing telling me what to do? This King of Wands might be seeking counsel. It could have been, someone could be married and wanting some attention, or this is you're thinking, see, it's almost like he's trying to talk him into it. And he's like, I'm listening, but I mean, I've already got a kingdom. Someone's hoping to communicate for a heart to heart conversation, bring this into balance. But I think you might be getting the cold shoulder from this person or them from you, and someone is sorry. Okay. So, collective, this could be you, this could be them, or swap the roles. Energy is really fluid. You're the Ten of Cups and they're the Three of Wands. So, they're watching you from afar. They may seem like they have their back turned to you. They're just at a distance from you at this point, watching from afar. What's in between the two of you is the King of Swords. Now, this person could be the King of Swords, or this King of Swords could literally be keeping the two of you apart. Like if you're married, this is your husband, and you don't really get along with them, or vice versa. Or someone, I mean, the King of Swords is looking at the two or at the Ten of Cups and regarding it. Saturn is on his card, so he is going to be somewhat detached, restricted. If this is someone getting in between the two of you, I think that they're detached from you and you're not really a fan of this person, or the mutual energy is the King of Swords. The King of Swords always wants to be honest. He wants authority. He wants to cut through to the truth. He's the smartest person in the room. And at all times, he has very high standards. He's difficult to get to fall in love or into a relationship. And he represents power and authority. So this person may just be regarding you at this point. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this is a person in between you and your person. Like you could be married to this person and not happy. So it's like, all right, well, what's underneath the Ten of Cups? The High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So you could be being very quiet about this. You really wanted to pour your heart into this. It really hurt you. You could have been connecting to a Pisces or a Libra, a younger water sign. It hurt. I think what I'm seeing here for you is you want long-term stability. You've really romanticized it. You felt a strong intuitive connection, and it's hurting you to not be with this person, or it could have ended with them, or you're happy right where you are, but you're like, if I pursue this dream, it could really hurt an existing family. And family and tradition and the way it's always been done and playing by the rules might kind of be a thing for you because of the Hierophant here. The way they're feeling, I'm like, okay, well, what's holding them back? You're romanticizing this. The knights always want to leave the castle, and this looks pretty established. I think you're keeping your plans to yourself. I think you know if you left where you were now, it would hurt badly, or it's hurting you that you're not getting this. I was like, okay, well, this person's watching from afar. Why are they watching from afar? What are they doing over here, standing on the shore? The Star, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. So they have a chance to have renewal with you or just claim freedom. The Page of Pentacles is looking away from you. They do seem somewhat interested, but he is looking towards this. I think that they think of you fondly. I think they do want to explore this wish with you. It's somewhat casual, though, not emotionally invested and holding back. They may have their reasons for holding back, especially if you're married. They hold back. Perhaps they wish on a star for you, but they're not doing anything. The minute they think about exploring something with you, they hold back. The challenge at this point is the Queen of Cups and the Moon, Pisces energy here, more Pisces here. So it's hidden. It's but a dream. It's veiled in moonlight. You're going off of nothing but gut intuition, I think. I think that you do have a lot of love for this person. Some of you maybe are pregnant and you don't want to be pregnant. Or if someone could possibly be pregnant and not sure who the father is, because I have the sun and the moon here, and she is pregnant. Look at her. So it's possible, but just pregnant with an idea. Very, very emotional. He is sort of looking down at her. So I don't know if the two of you exactly feel the same about each other, but for some of you, I really feel like this is a person in between the two of you. And I was like, okay, well, what's the next action coming in? What does my collective want to do? What you want to do is the Tower, Judgment, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. This is a major decision for you. For some of you, if it's a person you haven't talked to in a while, it would be a massive reactivation, like tear everything down, rebuild. You would shock yourself, you would shock them to reach out to them again, or to make a decision to like have an ending. I think you're afraid of getting hurt. I think you want the long-term stability in your life regardless, but I mean, we all want the 10 of Cups, even if we do it just by ourselves. You know, you want the happy endings for your family and for yourself. But it's like, wow, to have this breakthrough, you'd have to tear everything down and rebuild. You would have to let go of the past completely and start anew and have a breakthrough. My Ace of Swords is like a breakthrough card, sometimes a reconciliation. This is timing as well. A ton would have to change. And I was like, okay, well, what do they really want? The Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. It would be quite a risk. The Knight of Swords really seizes the moment and goes out on a limb. I think you're kind of waiting for this person. I think it's a matter of timing and fate. And I think a part of you is like, I don't know, this is a huge risk. I mean, look at her. She's like, I must be crazy. I must be a lunatic. I am terrified to do this. Some of you are having dreams that this person comes in to your life. They come charging in at you. I see you sort of watching here, waiting. They may be anxious and afraid to take a risk with you. I mean, the Knight of Swords has total tunnel vision. And there's so much free will at play because the Wheel is here. Thank God justice didn't come out. But Judgment, I think you are worried about Judgment Day as well. I mean, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords and the Moon and the High Priestess, clearly you're listening to your intuition. You really want this breakthrough. There's a lot at risk, a lot at stake. I mean, it would be a gamble. At this point, you're rolling the dice as to whether or not it will be true love and it will be transformative, right? Yeah, especially for those of you that are in a marriage already and this is a person outside your marriage. You're like, I don't know, is this all a dream? You know, you'd have to take a chance. You definitely need to talk to them to get clarity to see if they feel the same way. And I'm like, okay, well, how do they really feel deep down? The Five of Swords, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Three of Cups. So they might be mad at you and say, screw this, I'm going to go off and find someone new, but it's just dating. But I think that they want to win here with you. I think that they do. I said, how do they feel about my collective? Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Three of Cups. They definitely want some kind of a reunion with you. I think it would make them feel like the winner here to get you and to have this passionate connection with you. But this is what they want. They want this right now. This is great. This is great. But the Queen of Wands isn't the Queen of Pentacles. It's not the Hierophant. They hold back. I think they want to see how it goes first. You know, in the passion department, can you date? Can you be friends? And maybe even friends again if this is a rebirth and a renewal. Because renewal means they'll either have a renewal with you or they'll be free and they'll go do something else. So their action towards you, Six of Wands, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords. Now it's interesting. The first thing I heard was them saying to you, look, I can't do this for you. You have to do this for yourself. They might be trying to help you come up with a solution. They definitely want recognition and reward. They definitely want to drive towards something here with you, towards victory. But I think that they need you to be smart about this because they're being smart about it. I think maybe you guys want to just move forward. I feel like for some of you, this is all you needing to move forward, needing to be smart, needing to make the right choice here with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You'd have to determine the purpose of it. You'd have to tear everything down and rebuild and start from scratch. Um, and you'd have to absolutely know what you want. Judgment will get you out, and the breakthrough will get you out of this moon energy to figure out what's going to go on between you and this person. I was like, okay, final outcome. The Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So it would definitely involve possibly, I get the feeling that you would have to break out of a commitment already in place. Some of you would have to move. For some of you, there are children involved. But some of you feel like you have a soul connection to them. You want to open up to them emotionally. This could even be an apology of some kind. You have to think about it. Are you going to get the long-term stability with this person, or the relationship you're in now is a heavy burden? And here's another knight. Again, knights leave the castle. Knights aren't tied down. I feel like somebody needs to break free from something in order to be with this person. I think they're in it for the passion, for sure. And I think that that's why it's a gamble for you, because you're just not sure at this point if it's going to be transformative love. I want to take a little bit deeper of a look and see what this person really wants. I do see the Fool and the Queen of Cups. Spirit, what does this person that my collective is connecting to really want? What do they really want from my collective? What does this person want from the collective? What kind of relationship do they want to have? The Four of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Well, at this point, the Queen of Swords. So you might not want to, they're mad at you about something. What is the Queen of Swords? The Five of Wands. Oh, there's been tension between the two of you. Ten of Swords. Did you say something that hurt them? This person's either hurt or you said something that hurt them. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. They're stressed out. Here's the King of Swords again, Justice. Or they're worried about you in your current relationship. What do they want? Do they, I think that they won't explore this until you make a choice about what you're doing in your current situation. They might want you to leave if you're married so that they don't do a third party situation. Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, they're waiting on you. They feel like they're permanently on pause. The Three of Cups, they want to see you. They want to give up their choices. They'd be willing to give up their choices and spend some time with you, but I think you're already in a serious commitment, or they're waiting for this. Page of Swords, they're curious too. They're curious. You guys have been on a break. Two of Cups, the King of Wands, the Empress, yeah. Knight of Wands. Death in reverse. It's never really died between the two of you. There's a strong connection here between the two of you. I think this person isn't, I don't like to use the word twin flame or karmic, but I think it's possible that this person has a lot of passion for you, but you seem to want something very, very serious. I'm assuming this is you, the Empress. It's dormant right now. The two of you need to communicate, because there's a strong connection between the two of you. This person at the very least wants to start with friendship. This is moving slowly. This is at a standstill right now. I kind of get the feeling that somebody would have to get a divorce or be willing to, if you're not married or anything to this person. Yeah, it's hurting you that maybe someone doesn't want a serious relationship, but you'd have to be willing to accept that this person isn't ready to have a serious commitment yet. I think they do want this. They think about this Queen of Pentacles energy. But I think that they need to start slow and move slow. They also, I'm not getting intimidated by you, but there's knights here flanking this Empress. So, I'm sorry, you guys can't see that. So someone would either have to get a divorce, or someone would have to, again, if you're not married, accept that it's just not gonna turn right into love. This is the High Priestess. You're listening to your intuition and you're just not manifesting it right now. Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. So just know that don't go loving this person just yet. They are interested in you, but I don't think they're ready with the Hangman in reverse here. I don't think they're ready for the serious commitment. I think that they do think about it. And this King of Swords and Justice, this might be the person that you're with right now that you need to serve justice to, or this person does want to make the smartest decision. They could be in law. They could be in law enforcement. Hopefully nobody's in jail or anything like that. Everybody needs to communicate a little bit more. So collective, your intuition alone with the High Priestess coming out twice is not enough. Like loving them from afar isn't working. And just listening to your intuition and listening to the moon, which is illusion, isn't going to work. That's not going to get you where you want to go. You absolutely need to have the breakthrough here. I know you think it'll be a risk, especially if you guys are already married. I think this person, there could be an age difference between the two of you too, possibly, but you're going to have to dip your toe in the water, or they will. And you are going to have to start with the Queen of Wands energy. I see you not manifesting, just holding back, or they're holding back. They definitely want to start with this, the Queen of Wands, which is just fiery, passionate. They will commit, but at this point, this person's either not opening up emotionally as the King of Swords, and maybe you aren't either, or that person's in between the two of you. Yeah, it would be a risk. It would be a gamble. So that's what's going on with you guys. Okay, collective. Hopefully this resonates with you. Hopefully it helps you. All 12 zodiac signs, I think, are up except for Pisces on Somachandra Tarot, and Somachandra Libra's readings are up as well. I'll see you guys next week. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.